Side stretch is an intermediate exercise, and we do 3 repetitions. The goal of this exercise is to stretch and open the lateral chain. And this is a great exercise for tight athletes, for students who have iliotibial band tightness, tensor fasciae lata tightness, or who have really tight quadratus lumborum muscles. So let's take a look at the setup. The student stands sideways to the barrel, and they reach over, taking the bottom hand to the top and facing it up, and the other hand comes behind, palm down. Now, this is a great setup for a short person. It's not a great setup for a tall person. So Jamie's going to reach this arm down and get a little different setup there. If he was shorter, his arms might be straight. On the setup, you want to look for a stack of the hips. So it's like I could drop a pole right through here. He's stacked hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder, and the back of his neck is in line with the spine. His legs are reaching out long as though he's trying to touch the far wall. And from here, the execution is a deep abdominal connection, and then he lengthens the legs away and down and pulls them up, keeping them long. It's all about the length here. So he's working not just to drop the legs down, but to reach them away. He goes down and up 3 times, and then he rolls forward with my help and back, or without my help, and forward right over the iliotibial band and back. And he would do that 3 times. And then he would cross the bottom leg over the top, and he would let this leg sink. There would be a little pause here as he allowed this whole chain to stretch and to open. Go ahead and come off the barrel and give your body a rest, Jamie, before we do that in real time. Precision points. You basically want to make sure that those hips stay stacked, that the ribs stay blended into the body. And this is an easy exercise for students to get all scrunchy in their shoulders. So make sure to keep that open and to keep the movement coming from the powerhouse and not being driven by the arms. Watch for length in the low back as well as the legs. Errors on this include collapsing the ribs, losing the squareness of the body, pulling again with the arms, and a loss of the powerhouse. You might see the belly go forward and pouch out and the low back shorten. The rhythm is smooth, and we use a pause where we want to increase the stretch. So let's take a look at it in real time again. Jamie's going to go right into his own setup. So he comes up and over the barrel, reaches, and I, the teacher, make sure that his pelvis is up on this barrel. He's not hanging off the back of it. And then, belly deep, he reaches his legs away and lifts them long and up. And stretch away and lift long and up and reach out even farther and come up and roll forward and roll backwards. And hip over hip roll, massage, and just enjoy a little pressure into that band. One more time, come down and up. Cross the foot, Jamie, and take your stretch. Exhale, deepen into the stretch, and let the leg bones and the feet fall away from the torso. And then to come off, he can roll face down and slide off the barrel, pushing himself off. Spotting. I can guide the pelvis here, so you saw me with my hands there. I'm watching the alignment. I'm behind him. So a guiding touch to guide that movement. I also, as he enters the barrel, might need to guide his hands into place, or if he was a smaller, shorter student, to help get the pelvis into the right position. I might give them a little boost up there. Signs of readiness. Your students doing the short box side sit-ups. They're doing the side sit-ups on the barrel, side to side. They're doing other lateral flexion exercises before they take this deep, challenging one. Building blocks. I'm going to use a shorter range of motion. If I have a very, very short student, I might put them on a little platform here so that they can reach up over the barrel more easily.